Hello everybody and welcome to the second battle on this channel. Today we have UU tier battle against yuioyui334. Let's go over the team. First on my team is Mega B Drill with moves U-turn, Poison Jab, Knockoff and Drill Run 252 in attack and speed Jolly Nature. Next is Choice Specs Chandler with moves Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball and Psychic 252 in special attack and speed Timid Nature. Next is Chestnut holding Steelium Z with moves Brick Break, Seed Bomb, Earthquake and Iron Head 252 in HP and attack Adamant Nature. Next is Choice Scarf Starmie with moves Scald, Ice Beam, Psychic and Rapid Spin 252 in special attack and speed Timid Nature. Next is Hydreigon holding Life Orb with moves Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Fire Blast and Roost 252 in special attack and speed Timid Nature. And final Pokemon on my team is Aurora holding Choice Band with moves Plasma Fists, Close Combat, Knockoff and Quick Attack 252 in attack and speed Jolly Nature. My team is really weak against Fire, Flying, Ground, Rock, Bug, Ghost, Psychic, Ice, Dark and Fairy. This team is immune to Normal, Fighting, Ground and Psychic. This team has 4 Grass resists, 3 Fire, Water, Electric and Steel resists, 2 Fighting, Poison, Bug, Ice, Dark and Fairy resists and 1 Flying, Ground, Rock, Ghost and Psychic resists. His team is Donphan, Togekiss, Empoleon, Zeraora, Golisopod and Scrafty. His team is really weak against Fighting, Flying, Ground, Rock, Electric and Ice. His team is immune to Poison, Ground, Electric, Psychic and Dragon. He has 3 Rock and Steel resists, 2 Water, Fighting, Flying, Bug, Ice and Dark resists and 1 Normal, Grass, Poison, Ground, Ghost, Electric Psychic, Dragon and Fairy resists. This is the analysis of both team. Let's start the battle. He leads with Zeraora. I lead with my Starmie. I switch out Starmie into Zeraora. Opposing Zeraora used Volt Switch. But it doesn't affect me because of Zeraora's ability Volt Absorb. He switched out Zeraora into Togekiss. I used Knockoff. Zeraora knocked off Togekiss's leftovers. He switched Togekiss into Scrafty. Zeraora's attack fell because of Intimidate. I used Knockoff again. Zeraora knocked off Scrafty's leftovers. I withdrew Zeraora. And I sent out Mega B Drill. Scrafty used Bulk Up. Scrafty's attack and defense rose. I Mega Evolved B Drill into Mega B Drill. And I used U-turn. B-Drill went back. And I sent out Chestnut. He used Drain Punch. Chestnut had its energy drained. He switched Scrafty into Togekiss. I used Brick Break. It's not very effective on Togekiss. I was hoping he is going to use Setup move. But he used Air Slash. And Chestnut fainted. I sent out Zeraora. I withdrew Zeraora. And I sent out Starmie. He withdrew Togekiss as well. And he sent out Zeraora. I withdrew Starmie. And I sent out Zeraora. He used Volt Switch. But it doesn't affect Zeraora. He withdrew Zeraora. And sent out Scrafty. Zeraora's attack fell. I used Knockoff, but I already knocked off Scrafty's item. I withdrew Zeraora. And I sent out Chandler. The opposing Scrafty used Drain Punch, but that doesn't affect Chandler because of Ghost type. I withdrew Chandler. And I sent out Hydreigon. He withdrew Scrafty and sent out Golisopod. The opposing Golisopod used first impression. It's super effective. Hydreigon fainted. I sent Mega Beedrill. I used U-turn. I sent Zeraora. The opposing Golisopod used liquidation. He withdrew Golisopod. And he sent out Scrafty. Zeraora's attack fell. I used super effective close combat. And Scrafty fainted. He sent out Golisopod. I withdrew Zeraora. And I sent out Chandler. Golisopod used first impression. The opposing Golisopod used super effective Aqua Jet. I used Shadow Ball. And the opposing Golisopod's emergency exit ability is activated. He sent Empoleon. Chandler used Shadow Ball. Empoleon used Knockoff. The opposing Empoleon knocked off Chandler's choice specs. Chandler fainted. The opposing Empoleon restored HP using its leftovers. I sent Zeraora out. I used super effective Plasma Fists. A deluge of ions showers the battlefield. The opposing Empoleon fainted. He sent out Golisopod. I switched Zeraora. And I sent out Mega Beedrill. Golisopod used first impression. It did a lot of damage for not very effective move. I switched Beedrill. And I sent out Starmie. He used Aqua Jet. It was a risky play, but it paid off. He switched Golisopod. And he sent out Togekiss. I used Scald. I didn't get a burn. If only I used Ice Beam. I withdrew Starmie and sent out Zeraora. The opposing Togekiss used Roost. Togekiss restored its HP and Togekiss loses flying type this turn. I used super effective Plasma Fists. A deluge of ions showers the battlefield. And the opposing Togekiss fainted. He sent out Golisopod. The opposing Golisopod used first impression. And Zeraora fainted. I sent out Starmie. Starmie used Psychic. And Golisopod fainted. He sent out Zeraora. Now that I do not have Zeraora, he can use electric type moves freely. I switched Starmie, and I sent out Beedrill. The opposing Zeraora used Plasma Fists. A deluge of ions showers the battlefield. Beedrill fainted. I sent out Starmie. I used Scald. I'm fishing for a burn. The opposing Zeraora is burned. The opposing Zeraora used Plasma Fists. I survived super effective Plasma Fists because of that burn. The opposing Zeraora is hurt by its burn. I used Scald again, since I'm locked into using it, because of Choice Scarf. and the opposing's Aurora fainted. He sent out Donphan. Because I'm locked into Scald, I have to use it again. The opposing Donphan is burned. The opposing Donphan used Earthquake. And Starmie fainted. And that's the game. It was good game. I hope that you enjoyed this battle and I will see you in the next one.